do that.
I think that it in and of itself is awful.
Canine devocalization, also known as debarking, is surgery to remove a dog's vocal cords, reducing the pitch and volume of their bark. And just like ear cropping and tail docking, the BC SPCA wants the province's College of Veterinarians to ban it. This is what a debarked dog sounds like. Dr. Amelia Gordon says the procedure can cause swelling, bleeding, infection, and scarring, and has been banned in Alberta and Nova Scotia.
As a veterinarian, I have seen dogs who have had devocalization and have had complications, or often what's really sad is they continue to bark for all those same reasons, and they're sort of suffering in silence, so to speak, because they can't really communicate that they need something.
The SPCA has launched a petition asking the College of Veterinarians of BC to enact a bylaw ban on debarking before their meeting next week. Gordon says there are alternatives such as training, and Vancouver veterinarian Dr. Yuri Burston agrees.
Ultimately, it doesn't remove the underlying problem. The dog is still anxious, the dog is still bored, the dog is still afraid. It just no longer can express itself as loudly as it does before. So generally speaking, it is not well viewed in the profession, and very few veterinarians actually do this.
Burston says he's never been asked to perform the surgery, which he says has a higher risk than others. He believes most vets would agree with the BC SPCA's position.
You could always make an argument for exceptional cases where it may be in the animal's best interest, but those are definitely few and far between.
Psychologist Dr. Stanley Corin, who's written books on dogs, says debarking should only happen when the alternative is euthanasia.
You can imagine if a person lost their ability to speak because of vocal cord damage, what that would do to them psychologically. They would feel as though their ability to communicate with their surrounds was taken from them. And they get quite anxious and frantic. And the same thing happens with dogs.
Corin says some breeds are born to bark, and if someone is thinking of debarking their pet, they chose a breed of dog that doesn't work for them. And at this dog park, most pet owners agree.
Training is a lot more important, and getting the right dog for you.
They are meant to have the capacity and ability to bark.
I didn't realize that it was something that was done, in Canada necessarily.
If you have a problem dog that's barking all the time, I would agree to get it debarked rather than rehome.
In a statement, the College of Veterinarians of British Columbia suggests it is exploring a regulatory change, saying, quote, "As this process is in the early stages of council discussion, we are not in a position to comment, and we look forward to working collaboratively to review canine devocalization." In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.